Hey guys, welcome back to All About Mining. So on today's video, we've been having some issues with our transmission. And so when we are driving, whether we have a load or not, we're allowing the automatic 10-speed Eaton Fuller transmission to downshift. And when it gets into the lower gears, where the gears themselves the teeth should line right up and it should just switch into gear really quickly and easily. However, there's hit and miss where it is just grinding. We ended up limping it home so that we can get this looked at and get it fixed. Now, on a transmission like this, there's a number of things that it could be, anywhere from faulty wiring, a sensor that's either went bad or not connected, and sometimes it's just something small that's unplugged, driving over maybe brush or something, can unplug something, pull something apart, or it could be something much more major, which would be like transmission needs a rebuild. So we're hoping that it's not a transmission rebuild. And so after doing some troubleshooting, we found that we have a leaky air fitting. And so that air supply line runs right into the air filter and regulator. And so right where the little joint is there, where the line goes in, there's a fitting. That fitting was leaking. So we'll take a look at it right now and how we fixed it.
All right, so we're on the back of the transmission here. Right here's the drive shaft. I blew everything out, kind of cleaned it all up. When I move this hose, this knuckle is leaking. So that's probably why I'm having issues. So I'm going to try to replace that and see what we can get figured out. Hopefully that's all the problem.
Alright guys, before you ever start messing with any air lines, make sure that you drain all the air out of your air tanks. You can open the valve to release the air, but that's probably not going to get everything that's in your lines. So unless you want to have that, you're pulling off a air hose and have that explode in your face, the easiest way to do it is, yes, open those valves, let all the air out of your tanks, but then get in your cab and push down on the brake pedal and you'll hear it release. If you don't hear it release, then you don't have anything left in there. All right. So just make sure you do that before you're messing with any airlines. This piece was just over $8. I had a leak right here in this joint. Got that replaced, and hopefully that takes care of our transmission issue. So we have a full air tanks. If I move this around, we don't hear any more air leaks. All right, so we're in 8th gear now. We're just gonna let it slow down. Got my lowest engine brake on.
My engine brake has 3 settings: low, medium, high. Letting it downshift on its own. Alright, no issues. So that little leaky valve is all it was, guys.
One of the other things you want to do is periodically, and probably every time you change your oil is a good rule of thumb, you want to open up your air filter and regulator. You just pull that screw off the top, and then you can pull out the different gaskets and the filter element in there, and you want to replace that or clean it. That way you can keep all the air that's going into your transmission is nice and clean. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you. I hope you were able to troubleshoot your problem that you're probably dealing with, which is why you're watching this video. If you have any other comments or questions, go ahead and leave those down below. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video.